100%. It's 100%. The tip's been 100%. I'm straight in. Bike is short for Bikel. Thank you, my friend. We're straight into the chat.
Do you have to take this
Hold
seat?
on. And yeah, I've got to go there. Yeah. Andy is here tonight, so I've got to displace him.
Right, I'll move then.
Right, what do I need to do? I need to turn off the reverb. Here we go. Wasn't expecting that so soon. Straight in with a chapter. I need you to do the pictures, Andy, right?
Dying to hear the next chapter.
Right, hold on, I need to get the song on. I've been activated. Living room. Okay, I've been activated. Wait. And we're back. Right, if you've just turned up, I've been activated almost instantly. £25 tip.
Whoa.
I will read a chapter of the shitty young adult novella I wrote during COVID. Here we go. I was about to upload a chapter to our YouTube account. I uploaded it and then I thought, no, this doesn't fit here. And then I was going to make another account and then I stopped because I couldn't be bothered. But I need some way of having them in a place that I can link to. So maybe I'll just maybe I'll just put them up private and I'll link them on here if anyone wants to read it or watch me read it like a twat. Right. Andy, I'm so sorry, boss, but I'm going to have to ask you to let me into the hot seat. Actually, I'll show you what to do here. Hold on, let me just put this on. Da-da-da-da-da.
Did you make a tune for it as well?
Yes. There's a soundtrack. Right, so Andy, what you have to do is when I say, right, do you see how these work? You just turn it off and then the layer below it is visible. So I will give you a nod and then you just turn the topmost one off.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. Simple as that. Yeah, is it on the right scene? Yeah. Right, here we go. I'm coming over. Oh wait, you take this mic, Andy.
Okay.
Just keeps it easier. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear.
Okay, so.
Alright, am I in?
Do I make not? Is it
Oh
on?
shit, I need my phone actually.
What do?
Hold on, I need my phone.
Alright, phone.
Thank you. Alright, we've got producer Andy tonight. Let me just get this open. Okay, so who was the donation? Bike is short for Bikel, I think.
Yeah.
Says right there.
Yeah.
Bike is short for Bikel, thanks very much. This one's for you. And by one, I mean chapter of my shitty young adult novella that I wrote during COVID. Let me just bring it up here. Right, I'll do a short recap. So, two guys, a father and son, in a tower block flat, a shitty shithole. The dad's abusive, he's a gambling addict. He's spent the young guy's benefits on scratch cards and he's making them do them for him. However much the young guy gets from the scratch cards is how much he eats in the month. The dad set it up like that. Usually he doesn't win much, so he doesn't get much food. But this month, it's a 10 grand winner. The wee guy wins the 10 grand on the scratch card, holds it up in celebration, and the dad nicks it off him, runs out the door, or he hobbles out the door to get to the shop to steal the money. The wee guy is agoraphobic because he's been locked in the flat by the dad for 8 years, I believe it was. So he can't go outside. He's scared of the sun. He's scared of the moon. He thinks he's going to get burnt by the sun. He follows the dad, who is shocked to see him. He flops out into the hallway, into the walkway outside the flat. his dad is shocked to see that. This is at night this all happens. So the last thing his dad sees of him is he gets in the lift and he sees him in the walkway, like marooned on the ground with his jumper over his head to shield himself from the moon. The next morning, the wee guy woke up, got booted up the arse by a little boy, and then goes down the stairs to the bottom of the stairwell of the flat, finds a shitty old umbrella, which he thinks, oh, that's going to protect me from the sun, and then musters all of his courage and throws himself out of the door into the outside world, and that's where we find him now. He's just thrown himself out of the door and we're outside the flat, as you can see. There's a flat, there's a skip outside it. Okay, here we go, chapter 4. Okay, here we go, chapter 4. Alice looked up from the cream egg she had been nibbling, startled. A tall, lanky wee guy had just been violently birthed from the tower block across from the bench she was sitting on, followed by a rat. He was screaming at a similar pitch a newborn baby might have and clutching a filthy old umbrella. The rat bounded off towards a nearby skip. Alice didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on over there, but her 10 o'clock break had just finished, so she stood up and walked back to work. The 5 seconds after he'd burst out of the door had been an adrenaline-fueled blur for the wee guy. He zoned in after flailing 5 feet forward and had a quick look around before he realised he was still screaming and stopped. The yellow paint on a half-filled skip had drawn his attention and he scurried over to it. I think we can actually see that right there. Just skip right there. Crouched behind it, umbrella overhead, he peered through offcuts of timber and the tangled legs of discarded office chairs over to the shopping centre across the road. Acquiring sunblock was his top priority, and he knew he had a chance of getting it in there. He became aware of a sharp pain on the sole of his right foot and raised it up to have a look. There was a bloom of blood on the bottom of his off-white sock. His eyes rolled over the pleasant shade of pink on the outside towards deeper red and settled on a glinting shard of glass right in the centre, embedded. He pulled it out quickly and yelped. He would need to find shoes to have any hope of making it out of the courtyard and across the road. Some people stopped and watched the mad wee guy with a brolly up on a rainless day rummaging in a skip for a couple of seconds until they didn't. Others had seen weirder around here and ignored him completely. He attracted the most attention when he shouted, "Yes!" and raised a manky pair of high heels up into the air as if they were a winning scratch card. The shoes were quite a few sizes too small, but the wee guy managed to cram his socked feet into them far enough so that they stayed on and was now clacking. Let me just start that a little bit again. And was now clacking erratically next to the skip in the direction of the road. He fell spectacularly when his right ankle buckled and smashed his head into the wall of the skip. A metallic bong boomed across the courtyard on impact and caused more heads to turn in his direction. He hadn't noticed anyone looking at him. He forced them back on and started off towards the road again, clacking. What came off? I'll need to fix that a bit later. I think his shoes came off, apparently. People continued to stare, but the wee guy was oblivious. It was hard to notice people looking at you with an umbrella pulled tightly down over your head, obscuring most of your view, while also avoiding eye contact at all costs and staring down towards your feet. The edge of the pavement came into view and moved closer as he clacked until he was perched right on the thin border between where the people walked and where the massive chunks of metal on wheels moving at lethal speeds roared by, piloted by potentially clumsy people. The rate of his breathing increased. And this bit's in italics again, this is his thoughts. What if he took a full step into the road and his ankle buckled again and he was left lying there squealing, doomed to eventually be squashed like a fool? What if he did make it to the middle of the road where the white lines were, but both lanes became busy with cars and he was left stranded there like a fool with people pointing and laughing at him? What if, while he stood stranded, two drivers conspired, just out of badness, to stop at either side of him and reach over and open and close their passenger side doors as hard as they could, so that he was battered to a pulp between them, like a fool? He charged over the road, screaming again with his eyes firmly shut. There hadn't been and wouldn't be any cars around for a couple of minutes, but the wee guy didn't know that. As far as he was concerned, he'd just cheated death, like jumping between the spinning blades of a giant metal fan. He was approaching the doors of the shopping centre now, buoyed again by adrenaline. I think we can actually see the shopping centre. He stepped through the door of the shopping centre. I think we can actually... very nice. He stepped through the door, and the tone of the clacking from his shoes became louder and higher pitched as the ground changed from pavement to old white ceramic. The noise echoed around until he stopped and looked up over the Brawley for the first time since leaving the tower block. It was beautiful. There was a high gable glass roof. The view of the sky was obscured by moss in some places, tinged green in others, so that the sunlight that came through over the white tiles and walls had a slight pleasant hue to it. Ivy dangled through a crack in one of the panes. The door had swung shut behind him, and the sound of the street outside was now muffled. The wee guy darted his head quickly back to safety under the umbrella and clacked towards the middle of the wide shopping centre floor, where there was a sign that showed the locations of various shops. People stared. "You are here," he said aloud. "Chemist." After edging slowly up some stairs with a very firm grip of a handrail and unable to tear his horrified eyes away from the churning teeth of a grumbling escalator that ran adjacent, he found himself standing in front of his destination. It looked very bright in there. There was an old man sitting outside playing a battered acoustic guitar. Its case was laid out to his left-hand side, full of change. The wee guy assumed that this was as a favour to those who had come out to the shop and realised they'd forgotten to bring any money with them, which was perfect because he'd just remembered right that second that he needed some. He strode over to the case, grabbed a handful of coins and walked through the shop's open door, his brolly catching the sides as he went. The old man started up to follow him through the door, but then thought about how mental the wee guy had looked and wondered what it would take for someone to just snatch up a busker's coins like that, with no shame or pause. He thought that maybe the wee guy needed the cash more than he did, and resumed playing. End of chapter 4. So he's in the pharmacy.
Oh. Should we give them a little look?
Oh no, don't.
Okay.
No spoiler. Oh wait, okay. No, wait. No. I've got the next I've got the pharmacy ready, but he's in the pharmacy now, alright? Okay.
Nice.
Is your mic off? Oh, it's because we're in the other session, alright. Shit. Oh. Alright. Wester Hales could only dream of being so nice. There we go, another chapter down. Let me refresh that then. Wee guy's all over the place. So he thinks he's like well on the way to like catching up with his dad, but that's been nearly 24 hours, I think. Let me just refresh that. Set new goal. Start new goal. Right, I've got the next one ready. Okay. Turn this down a little bit. Or just turn it off actually. Yeah. So the wee guy, you think it's kind of like a chase. It's like the slowest chase ever. The slowest foot race of all time. He's kind of like 18 hours behind or something, but he thinks he's going to get there. We'll find out what happens next. He's on the way to the chemist. Right, what are we doing? I need to open that other session again. Alright, we're just doing a short one. Andy's here. We've not had the chance to speak to Andy.
Also, Alice is here.
Alice is here, yeah, but she's
doing t-shirts.
Doing t-shirt stuff again. Andy, how's it going?
Good.
You're in that shopping centre there?
I like it a lot.
How are you feeling in there?
I like a shopping centre. You know me, I like a nice sort of Weatherspoons, a bank, shopping centre.
Nice.
Love it all.
Oh, that's
Whoa, what am I doing? Alright,
it's the cold mode. What's it called? Like night mode or something.
That's kind of Guile shopping centre vibes.
Yeah. So I was going for like an ancient Guile.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna play a couple of tunes and then boost early.
Here we go.
I'm just clip farming some songs. Where were we?
Keys that click.
than just love. Not hard to make my mind up on this at all. Like hands going out and falling. You and I are intertwining by design. You and I are together in every timeline. Together in every. You and I are together in every. You and I are together in every timeline. You and I are together in every. You and I are together in every timeline. You and I are together in every. You and I are together in every timeline. You and I are together in every. You and I are together in every timeline. You and I are together in every. You and I are together in every timeline. Yeah. I get
Whoa, you gave me no time there.
All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Do. Nice. Right, new one there. I'd get knifed for you.
Is that what it's called?
I think so. Jordan says, such a fire track.
Yes.
Thank you.
I like it as well.
Connor's here.
Hey,
Got work
hey.
though. Yeah, it's nice. I think, yeah, Connor's saying he likes to look forward to watching it later in the week. That's how I'd like to watch something like this, I think. Just like in bed at night. Fall asleep to it.
Yeah.
Anyone else been singing I Get Knifed for You on repeat? With people giving you concerning looks. I was singing it outside earlier actually, in the Kirkgate. So
That's not a good place.
oh, Andy's got us out.
I'm gonna click as well.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Let's hear you, Andy.
Hey, hey.
Alright, that's better. What have you still got like a have you got a delay on? The fuck? Where's that coming from? Andy. Wait, you're going to scratch your mic, Andy? Or is it coming from that? Must just be coming from that. Try again?
Hey.
That's it.
There
Okay.
we go.
Andy's back. Have you got any message you want to give the people?
Ba, 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 ba.
Lovely bit of business that, says Jeff. Nice but dim. Alright. How's it going? Sorry, let's get Andy on. Andy's back. Any message for the people?
Hello, hello. Glad to be back. Nothing to catch us up on, really. Not much has been going on.
It's been a whole week though.
I
Something
know.
must have happened.
No, not really.
Shit.
No.
Alright then.
We were recording some drums today, weren't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We're working towards setting up the kit for the stream because we want some of that live energy.
Yeah. I mean, I
So-
think it's going to be easier than we think.
It always is, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's two. Yeah, that I want to do that, and also I'm trying to get better at recording, in terms of knowing
How to do it.
how. Well, it's I do, the thing is I
Wait,
know
hold on,
how
Andy.
to.
Hold on, Andy. We'll get back to it. But Jordan said, "I need my weekly Andy anecdote, or what's the point in living?" And then Jeff said, "Just swim round it."
Just what?
Just swim round it from the poo story.
Just, fucking hell.
They're memorable
Forgot about
stories.
that one, yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Right, so here's the thing: is when I record my drums, I don't. There's like laws. There's rules.
He brute forces.
I brute force it. There's like rules to recording. Like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, whatever. Like phasing. Shut up. Don't care. I just don't care. I want to just record. I don't care about any of the rules, right? But unfortunately, I do need to start caring.
Yeah, we've got to the point now where
Yeah.
we're looking into the rules. I've had to look into the rules to set everything up
Yeah, yeah.
with this
Robin went like
I've
couple
gone
months-
hard
He
on
went
the
real
rules,
hard
yeah,
on the
a
rules.
few months ago.
And then now he's telling me you do need to know the rules because
Yeah.
like I would do some mad shit on Ableton that I'm pretty sure like
Jeff
Yes.
says Glyn Johns. Yep, that is one
yeah,
of the rules.
yeah.
We're actually probably going to do that.
We're gonna do
because
that,
We don't have
yeah.
many mics. So
Also that as well. Yeah, I think like I would put loads of mics up and not know like the rules of like you know
Micage.
like phasing and yeah, or I wouldn't really look at the placement. I just fucking put them on and be like, cool, that'll do. And
Yeah.
then my mixing as well. There was like no rules. I would just mix until I thought it sounded cool.
But now we've found a pink noise helper.
Yes, you.
Here's a little tip. If you just want a generally balanced mix, right? Obviously it's not going to be perfect. Stick a pink noise track in your DAW, right? And then balance everything. Put your pink noise on, put it to -12, right? So your pink noise is peaking at -12. And then solo alongside the pink noise each track one by one and get your level so it's just audible above the pink noise. Do that for your whole song. Turn off the pink noise, play the song. It sounds pretty much balanced because frequencies work that way. Or you know what I mean? Like the pink noise is like that. So it's good for getting you like a nice starting point, so you know you're going in without like insanely too loud bass or you know what I mean, like oh that snare, or how did I not notice that before? So we've been doing that.
It worked. It was good actually. Yeah,
Just to get a starting point.
We did
Yeah.
like a bit today, and I thought, like, what am I doing here? Why have I put this on this track? What's it going to do to the rest of the tracks?
Yeah.
And
Nice, but Dim says, is it an electric kit?
No.
Full scale.
full, yeah. So I do have an
Acoustic,
electric kit,
analog
but yeah,
kit.
here we just do we make up the kick. The kick mic just goes in the kick because
Is that fine to do?
listen. At the end of the day, I'm not like probably not.
Do people do that?
Well, we do that when we've recorded the albums. We just do that
Do we?
because then you just get it anyway. And you just get
Sorry.
the punch, and one overhead. But no, don't use. I use an electric kit for teaching, but not for this.
Andy teaches kids.
I do.
If you want,
I teach
If
drums.
you've got any kids that you want to learn drums, Andy
I'll
does it.
teach them.
Edinburgh Palette, just fling your details, sign the little nippers up.
And that's what I tell them. I say there's no fucking rules.
No rules.
Just have fun.
Just have fun. What was I going to say? So yeah, what we say for next time, at some point soon,
Get
the
a
kit's going to be up and
kit
running. I need another
Yeah.
camera though, that's the thing. For there, I need a close-up Andy cam if he's in that corner.
Could we get the green screen behind the kit? And then that could be my
Could
new
do.
location.
Full-time new location.
Yeah, because I could have this over there as
Holy
well.
shit.
Do you know? I think that's a good shout.
Holy shit.
That's quite easy to do.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
But then it's in front of the sign.
So you'll soon see me
in
doing
front of the
what
sign,
I made.
though.
Oh, well. Yeah, that's true.
maybe
yeah, that's
maybe you
vibey.
can just go between. We have a hot seat with the green screen.
Yeah.
And then if you're on the kit, we're just on the kit. And I'll like...
Because so far, I think everyone's known me as like the
Green
kind of
screen
the
guy.
slug who's just on
Yeah.
because I slouch down. I'm just like this.
But he's very...
But I actually do play a bit of drums.
When his body finds its rhythm and begins the motion, when his body begins its motion,
I ain't
it's a
fucking
sight.
slouching anymore.
It's a sight to behold, and we need to bring that into the live show,
Yeah.
and we will. So maybe we can actually play. Do you know what? We should play like Dinny Greet and stuff.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think we should just do that.
we
We'll
can
get
actually get like a
wee set.
Yeah.
yeah. Alice could have the comfy chair. Oh yeah, Alice could have the comfy chair.
Yeah.
Of course. because Alice has been. I'm on a drum stool, which is slightly padded. Alice is on a metal.
Alice,
High
you've
stool.
been on
I
that
did ask
since
her
the
though.
start. And you
Every
seem
week
to-
I ask her, "Are you sure? Is that?"
But
that
to
not
be
a dead
fair,
noise?"
not
No, I don't mind.
once. Yeah, not once have you
Yeah.
complained.
So yeah, oh, that's a good idea. So we'll stick Alice there, and Andy can go.
That doesn't resolve the green screen issue though.
I'm also in the way of Andy now
I
as
don't
well
wanna
on
be
this
the
one.
green screen person.
You don't want to be the green screen person.
Why would you
I'm
not want
afraid
to
you
be?
have to be, bro.
That's Andy's thing.
Anyway, there's no green screen. That's actually where I am when we cut to
Yeah,
that.
let's have a look.
No.
No, sorry.
I'm actually not in the room with Robin and Alice right now.
Yeah.
I am in this shopping centre.
From my imagination.
From yeah.
He's
I
in
thought
my
you ran
brain.
out of credits or something.
I'm in
I
Robin's
did, but
brain.
I got more. I have 2,000 credits. They gave me a free month because I
Chat.
tried to cancel it.
Favourite Edinburgh shopping centre, please. Let's get all the answers in.
Favourite Edinburgh shopping centres? Obviously St James's Quarter, because I don't go to like any of the shitty
No,
ones that
the
you go
shitty
to,
ones are
like the
best
fucking
ones.
Wester Hales shopping centre. I don't go to any other shopping centres actually.
St James is. It's
I like
freezing
St
in
James
there,
is
though.
on like a Thursday night because it's like you cannot go at a weekend. It's
Whoa, we've been offered some microphone technique textbooks. I'll take a microphone technique textbook if
Rob,
it's
I'll
going.
listen, and then I'll tell
If
Robin
they're
will teach
going for
me
free.
how to do it. Yeah.
I'm clearing out my old radio library and I have a few decent books on that stuff you'd be welcome to if you could use them. Maybe. I mean, what kind of stuff is it? It's like general microphone techniques. My old radio library. Wow. Sounds pretty exciting. Andy will take them. Learn up. Just learn every technique under the sun for microphoning. You will come back on here. There'll just be like mics. Every strange angle, no phasing issues at all. The room will it'll sound like you're here with us.
I think.
I used to work for Hour.
Wait.
Hour?
Like an hour isn't like
I
setting
don't know.
up the.
Maybe it's a typo or something. Seen Andy play drums live. He's a solid 7 out of 10 for effort, 13 out of 10 for vibes, 20 out of 20 all in.
Oh! that's all I want.
7 out of 10 for effort.
I would
So,
say-
yeah, because listen,
quite
I
true.
don't want to give too much effort. Okay.
Sometimes, well, obviously I've seen Andy through the years. Sometimes that effort level goes up to max.
Right.
Sometimes it's slightly below max.
This is a good thing talking.
Sometimes it goes too much.
Wait, I don't think I've ever with us like. There's never been a point where I've sort of like.
You've gone too hard.
No, the other way.
You've gone the other way,
I've
right,
never,
okay.
I've not
You've
once
never gone
played
like,
with
"Oh."
us and thought like I can't really like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
I always go so hard that
Yeah.
like
I've never
and I
noticed.
I tense up and in my wrists, and then like halfway through the songs, I'm like I can't hold on to my stick because I've tensed up so much.
That's a proper effort then.
It only happens with us though.
Yeah,
like,
I've
when
noticed. I've noticed some times where I've thought, "Fucking hell, Andy's."
Yeah.
I can feel that inside you're like,
Yeah, I'm like the
You're
end
like
of
that.
playing Dinny Greet live.
yeah, yeah.
It's just like I'm so
Yeah.
tensed up and so like that it like hurts my hands afterwards. And I don't do that with anything else. I don't know why.
Right, we need to get that going on the stream, man. That's a top priority. Nice But Dim says, is everyone in Scotland? We are all in Edinburgh currently, apart from Andy, who's in
In Robin's shopping centre brain.
my shopping centre. There it is. I used to work for Our Price at Cameron Toll, selling landfill indie CDs in the 90s. Nice.
That's cool.
Wow, Cameron Toll.
Cameron
That's
Toll.
a funny shopping
The,
centre.
Cool.
yeah.
There's a wee. Remember that wee food van outside there? It's like
Yeah.
a wee.
Arancini.
Yeah, a couple of Italian. It's like an Italian couple that run a food van out there. It was good. It was like what was that thing I got? It was like a deep fried chickpea fritter.
Yeah.
It was a banging.
Really good.
What was it called? Did it not go
Oh,
viral?
It went viral on TikTok.
Went
I
viral.
can't remember. It's got like an Italian sounding name. I
would-
can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I would recommend that. If you're around Cameron Toll, go to that wee food van, the
Yeah.
Italian food van. It was so good. Prinehon.
Hmm?
Must be Welsh. South Scotland. Oshi tea, surely optimum. And do you like Oshi tea?
I
don't
like
you?
Oshi
used
tea.
to like Oshi tea, but now
Oh.
it's fucking.
It's even better now because it's
Yeah, Andy
fucking
likes
It's
that.
not.
dead.
It's
I love
not.
it. I love it so much. Oh, my right. The best thing you can do, cinema, okay, and then you leave at like 11 o'clock and you walk through the empty building of Oshi Tea.
I just get
It's
scared.
so good.
I actually don't
love
like it.
I find that I feel
It's
so
been bought
safe.
over.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Oh,
that?
has it?
It's
They
gonna
did
be
that.
like some
Some
American
very American.
company has bought it.
Wow. What are they going to do to it?
Big plans.
Everyone on Reddit was saying that this is what they do and then they sell it off and I didn't understand. So
They strip it.
yeah, something
Asset stripping.
Oh really?
Like that. I don't really understand what
Maybe.
it is, but they were saying that it's not going to be there for a
I
while.
used to go to Pure Gym there at 1 a.m. Because obviously Pure Gyms are quite a nightmare at like the normal human hours, and I was a teenager, and me and my pals would go. They'd just learned to drive, and we obviously realised you can. That's like a free. Your circle of places you can go expands. So we got memberships at Pure Gym Ocean Terminal, even though we were the other side of town, and we'd go there at 1 a.m. because it was dead, and there were bogies all over the walls. There was like some, I think there was either a guy, it's going to be a guy, let's be serious, a guy or a group of guys who were putting bogies on the walls around the freeways. But so he'd be doing squats or something, and then on the wall there was just like big bogies, and they'd get cleaned up, and then next time you'd be there, they'd be there.
Is that a thing that they do? Like what? What?
It's something they.
But
Someone
that's like
did.
a bit. That's like they've made
It's
like a
so
bit that they do
fucking
that.
weird, yeah. That's like what is going on here?
So is that where they?
And it didn't stop. I cancelled my membership, and the whole time there were bogies on the walls at the Pure Gym in Ocean Terminal. Don't know if it's still happening. Might still be happening. Someone go check it out.
Is that a thing that like
no,
you can't?
I don't think
lift
it's there
if you-
anymore, is it?
Is it not?
I think it's been closed down.
Oh, the Pure Gym.
Has it?
I thought there is still a gym.
Oh, maybe.
Robin,
it
your
is.
gym history is so concerning to me. How are you still alive? Well, I have blown out both my shoulders, both my Achilles, my groin is non-functional. I can't do a squat motion anymore. And my back also. My back, that was another one. I froze on a... We went climbing in the Lake District and like bouldering, and I got up a boulder and then froze. Like a nerve must have been trapped in my back or something. And that happened as well. So you stay alive, but we're nearly at the end.
He's always in
So,
pain. He's
yeah.
like every time he does it, he's like, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, the body's breaking down. What were we talking? Why are we talking about that?
Shopping centres.
Shopping centre. Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Oshi Tea, walk through Oshi Tea after
What's up,
seeing a
Corinne?
film.
How's it going?
Really nice.
Yeah, all right. That was what Andy was talking about. That because he likes
Yeah.
sort of big, open, maybe once busy places.
Yeah, I love it.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't like it. I want them to be busy. That's the-
I want to be like the
So when
security
you're
guy
like,
for one of those
oh,
buildings.
No.
And just like Ryan. Nah, there's
No,
loads of
he's
people there, I
proper,
suppose. Yeah.
No, I want like just to be like. Do you remember the abandoned? What's the building? The abandoned like hospital near Livingston.
Mhm.
Banger.
Yeah, that was some
Banger
guy's
Hospital
job
Village.
to just walk
Just walk
around and
around,
make
yeah.
sure no one got in the buildings, even though they were all abandoned.
But
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I
Great
don't
job.
mind if it's abandoned, but it's when it's like there's just like a clears and like
It's so good.
it's like why is that there?
And you like that? You like that vibe?
A
don't you?
Frankie and
That's-
Benny's.
There's
and it's like,
I'd love
right,
to.
okay.
There's a documentary about these people that live in one of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was talking
we
about
need
that.
to watch
The
it.
American in Rhode Island or something.
But I would love to do that. Stay the night in like a super.
We had
Super
someone
mall.
at work that we called the bogey bandit that would wipe their bogies on the bathroom walls. Emma says.
Wait, but wait. So you just knew who it was, or no one knew?
Yeah, well, did
just-
they know?
Yeah.
But they would never be able to
Did you
catch
find
them,
out who it
surely.
was? Yeah, I suppose you got to go DNA
You
testing.
can't
it.
catch that.
It was that was a similar thing then, yeah.
Unless you
Just
start, like,
wiped big
walking-
bogies, like some of the biggest bogies I've ever
Do you
seen.
think it was like a power thing? Like
That
it
would
made
be
them feel
such
like they
a
were in
good
control.
like workplace
I don't know, Andy.
thing. Because like
What,
you
to
could
put
really
your bogies on the wall?
no, but you could really take it seriously and like go in
Like
and
true
make sure
crime.
that it's clean, and then watch for every single person that comes out,
Yeah.
and then you
Oh.
can go in and see who's done it.
And then you could confront
then
them
your
and say,
day-
aha!
Your 8 hours is gone like that. Like there's no sitting at your desk bored. Like you're just totally.
We had no idea, still don't know who it was. Is it finished though? Did it get maybe brought up, like someone would say, right, there's been bogies on the walls, and then it stopped? That's the kind of thing that tends to happen. It gets called out, and then all of a sudden
That's why I
stops.
want to work in an office. Is like I want to see shit like that.
No, you
That sounds
don't.
amazing.
I used to, apparently, I think there was a thing about farting at the place I used to work. Because I walked up one time and I said so. You know when you say something as a joke, and then they'd be like, "Go quiet." You know what I mean? Like there's an atmosphere about it.
Yeah.
I think there was like a thing about farting in the office above where I used to like be in the fucking basement doing the labour shit, and there was an office where all the nice people went upstairs, and sometimes I'd have to go up to like, I don't know, like fucking, I'd come up covered in like suit, and be like, "All right guys, I need this, or can you do this for me, Mr. Accountant?" And there was one time I mentioned something about farting, and they all went like, you know what I mean? They were like, "Oh, like don't start that. Like
Wow.
don't mention that as like a thing. Like something had happened." It's weird. Maybe I just read too much into it. Robin, is your life Severance? It was definitely nothing like Severance, because I would have loved the job in Severance at that point, inputting numbers into the computer in a nice room. I would have really preferred that. It was nothing like that. I was physically moving at all points of the day. There was no point of the day in which I was not physically moving. Yeah. And that's why both my shoulders got blown out. And both my Achilles, both my shoulders, my back, and my groin. It's one of the reasons. 'Cause I was doing that and then going to the gym like 4 days a week. It's fucking mental. I've seen catastrophic things in the factory I used to clean, and apparently continued once I left. Factory, there's going to be some stuff going on in there. Try to think about the factory I worked at, what I saw. Oh, the time, honestly. Oh my god. There was, right, I worked at Broxburn Bottlers, right? And I was just bouncing between sort of skillless things. So like anything they could they needed a warm body for, they'd like say, "All right, you." And there was 1 week or so when they put me, so I was initially just doing fucking assembly line stuff, and then there was like a week where they put me with like the sort of Janny, and it was fucking great, right? And I was going around with the Janny, and one day though, he just our like maintenance guy, you know what I mean? One day the pipe from the sewer was like fucked, and we had to open up the pipe, the fucking sort of thing in the ground. He took off the cover. It went into a sort of junction pipe that was taking all the jobbies from both toilets in the whole factory, right? So there was this one pipe, and we were standing there above it, looking at the jobbies going past, and he put one of the, what are they? You know, like the poker thing. You know, the long, what are they called? You know, the big drain snake thing? Sort of plungy drain snake thing, whatever. Like, we were both doing that. He was like, we were taking it in turns, so I was right in there, right? And at one point, when it was his turn, he unblocked it, and a big jobby splash came up and splashed him, right? So this is the jobbies of the factory. Part of jobby means shit. Nice, but to him is that it says jobby. Jobby's a shit. It's like a Scottish word for a poo. Right, so a big jobby splash came up and splashed the maintenance guy who I was doing this jobby work with, right? And then, so that's what happened first of all. And then, like, as soon as we'd done that, he's like, right, that's us done this, lunchtime. I watched him because he didn't ever wash his hands, right? Before or after going for lunch, and I thought he's gonna wash his hands this time because we'd just be doing minging shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like just like even like I'd be doing the sort of like weeding and like fucking, you know what I mean, just gardening sort of shit or whatever, like sweeping or anything with bins and that. And he wouldn't wash his hands, and then he'd go and eat sandwiches with his hands. And I was looking at him thinking, surely this time you got to wash your hands. He didn't wash his hands. I saw him get splashed with Jobby water, and like bits of actual Jobby splashed onto him. I saw it happen, and he just went and had lunch, and he was eating sandwiches with his hands. And it was fucking mental. I was like, I could not believe what I was seeing. He didn't give a fuck. And you got to respect him for that, I think. Andy, what do you think?
Oh yeah.
Got to respect him.
I don't really see the problem. What's the big fucking deal?
Alright.
Shut up.
You wash your hands on the 1st of January, and then that's you for the year.
We must all have a
No
Jobby
wonder we're all
story.
fucking ill in this room.
Says Corinne.
Constantly.
That happened. That happened when I worked in Asda Leith. Someone took a shit in the shoe aisle. How does this stuff
Oh my
happen?
God.
Oh, there was a Jobby right outside the studio here for a week. Remember? We had to walk past it.
Yeah, I got 4 of it.
There was a
yeah.
He's got a photo of it.
Right, can we change the subject?
Okay, right, sorry, Alice. Right, that's
Oh,
enough
well, hold
Jobby
on,
chat,
hold on.
everyone.
Something
Okay.
slightly related, but not Jobby.
No.
Just because we're talking about like workplace, like weird thing. When I worked at Cineworld, there was a man who was obsessed with putting his. Did I tell everyone this? He's obsessed with putting his Starbucks.
Yeah, your cup in the toilet. Yeah,
Did I
yeah,
do
yeah.
this on chat?
Maybe.
on the-
You can
oh.
do it again.
Well, anyway, there was a guy who was obsessed with putting his Starbucks cup down the toilet, and then we were all like suspicious it was him, and we had to. One time we had to like run in and try and catch him doing it, but we couldn't. He was too fast. He was just out and then like straight in the toilet, and then but then eventually he got banned from the cinema because he was being a bit weird to the back of the film. Actually, yeah, it's kind of dark in it. But it's just weird. Like people are just like, you know, I think people are up to some weird shit.
They're doing stuff.
You know,
out
people
there.
are doing stuff out
They're
there.
doing stuff out
Like
there.
something was telling him, like, I need to put my cup down
Down
the
that
toilet
toilet,
after
yeah.
this film. Like, I need to run and do it. It's so important to me. I'm like,
Jeff says, "Have you heard the Billy Connolly joke about the guy that works in the sewage works? A classic." I have not.
no.
Is it a one-liner? If not, feel free to write the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can share it on here. Oh God, I have to set that up. Right, wait, fuck, we need to go soon. It's nearly 12:30.
Mm.
Will I do okay, wow?
Yeah.
Should
good
I?
shout.
Right, just
Yeah,
quickly,
yeah,
just
yeah.
to show you progress, because what we're trying. Here we go. Like quickly, right? I need to be quick. I need to concise. I need to be concise and quick. Right. We're gonna try and book that Pianodrome place, right? In Edinburgh, and shoot a wee video of OK Wow. So I need to practice the absolute shit out of it and get the vocal right, and the piano's fine. But like, I've been practicing a bit. We're still getting there. Going to play it again because I've got a wee bit better at it, but we're going to play it hundreds more times, and we're going to make a nice video in that place if we can get in there. So going to play that quickly all the way through and then see what time it is. Oh, did it already do it? Oh, no. Oh, it's beach balling. Wait, we can still hear us. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It might have crashed then. Oh, we're back. It's fine. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what are we seeing? That, okay. Let me swap. So, hold on, I'll do this first. So, where am I there? And we're gonna do that. Bop! Yeah! Stupid keyboard. Alright. Right, let me know. I feel like I've got a wee bit better at it. We're going to do it all the way through. I got to the point where I started to feel like maybe this is acceptable, but we want to get it. We still want to get it another level up, so I'm going to play it 600 more times over the next few days. Right. What are we saying? We'll swap to this. Okay.
How about you? Coming wasn't the smartest. We're a player.
God, I can't fucking get this mic.
How about you? Coming wasn't the smartest. We're a player. Terrifying noises over the red mist filling up the room. I think I get the gist of it. You're exhausted and I'm a tool. I got my eyebrows singed trying to catch you. Going through the roof, I sat through seconds for hours. I sent a text, but should've called you. You're halfway wherever by.
Why is this so reverby? Can't even like make out the notes of it. What's going on?
How about you?
That's why reverb 70%.
How about you?
Alright, is that better? It still sounds really like attack. Yeah, I maybe felt a little bit fast. Here we go.
How about you coming? How about you coming? Wasn't the smartest. We're a player. Terrifying noises over the red mist filling up the room. I think I get the gist of it. You're exhausted and I'm a tool. I got my eyebrows singed trying to catch you. Going through the roof, I sat through seconds for hours. I sent a text, but should've called you. You're halfway wherever by now. I've got doubts that I was not being annoying and said the right things in my mouth. Okay, well, then all quiet and staring in a space and bowling out the house. Calming down isn't easy when you're told to, or when I'm acting like a stop it. Mind the walls thin, even if it wasn't. They probably hear this, cause we're screaming, I'm breaking our shit. I think I get the gist of it. You hate me, I'm an idiot. I can't get a word in, but if I'm honest, I think that's probably for the best.
There we go.
If I'm being honest, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm acting like a. If I'm being honest, if I'm being honest, I sat through seconds for hours. I sent a text, but should've called you. You're halfway wherever by now. I've got doubts that I was not being annoying and said the right things in my mouth. Okay, well, then all quiet and still staring in a space and bolting out the house. Coming down isn't easy when you're told to, or when I'm acting like I sent a text but should've called you. You're halfway wherever by now. I've got doubts that I was not being annoying and said the right things in my mouth. Okay, well, then I'm quiet and staring in the space and bolting out the house. Coming down isn't easy when you're told to, or when I'm acting like
Right. Still not right. Is that a bit better?
A lot better from like a couple weeks ago, yeah.
A wee bit better. I feel like there I was a bit like rushing it a little bit. I'll get there. It does feel better than like the last couple, like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, even. I've done it better than that. I just feel like I'm kind of like... whatever. Right. We better go. Nice, but then says, fucking hell, that was fire though. Right, must be getting there.
There we go.
Must be getting there. Jordan had to leave, but he said goodbye and he hopes you'll have a good week. Thanks for watching, Jordan. Pass it on, please, Emma. Thanks for watching, Jordan. You always make this a bloody brilliant stream when you're chatting, all right? Yeah, we're going to go out as well anyway, so we're off for a curry. Let me just... Are your mics off?
No.
Oh, nice, okay. Da-da-da-da. Right, we're off for a curry. I'm gonna slip Jobby into every convo down here. Don't slip an actual Jobby into the convo or you will get arrested. Probably. Jordan had to leave. Drinks on me at the volley as I can't stick around. Fucking hell, that was fire. Thank you. Popping in to say hello and toodaloo. Oh, what's up, Plotson? We're off as well anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Any last words from Alice?
See you next time.
And Andy can see us out.
Thanks, guys. Have a nice evening, and we will see you at the next one.
Which will be Tuesday that Andy's now got in his calendar.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
we've locked in every Tuesday forever.
Oh, nice. Alright, see you later, everyone.